Welcome to chartxgames.com latest newscast. If you enjoy today's video, then please like, comment and subscribe. Today's news headlines: GTA 5 sales still strong almost 6 years after release. 13. The game remake gets delayed until next year. Epic Games website faces class action lawsuit over data breach. In today's news, GTA 5 sales still strong almost 6 years after release. Official sales figures for GTA 5 indicate that the open-world crime simulator is still outselling newer game releases more than half a decade after its initial release. According to a recent report by GfK, the game was listed in the top 3 best-selling games of the first half of 2019 in 6 European countries, with FIFA 19 placing first while Days Gone and Tom Clancy's The Division 2 were the second and third best-selling titles respectively. Developed by Rockstar Games and published by Take-Two Interactive, the 5th main installment in the massively popular series is surpassing many newer games in some countries, including releases like Mortal Kombat 11, Minecraft and its own studio competitor Red Dead Redemption 2. Set in a fictionalized version of Los Angeles and California in a lovingly crafted comedic parody of the United States, Grand Theft Auto 5 follows the crime-capered and intertwining stories of 3 main protagonists: Michael DeSanta, Trevor Phillips and Franklin Clinton. Noted for its unique gameplay experience, excellent story, intriguing characters and brilliant voice acting, GTA 5 performed exceptionally well in terms of reviews and was heavily praised by review sites, gamers and critics alike. Almost every notable gaming review site gave the title 9 and 10 out of 10 or a 90 to 100 score, including some of the hardest to please reviewers at GameSpot, IGN and Edge. Owing to the series' own popularity, hype and great scores, GTA 5 sold over 10 million copies in the first 24 hours of release and has since continued to sell at a steady pace, with sales now officially exceeding 110 million copies. The excellent main story aside, it is widely accepted that the title keeps selling like it does thanks to the excellent multiplayer component to the game, GTA Online. GTA Online has had a steady stream of updates that add even more complexity and functionality to the game, including a large amount of excellent new vehicles, new story missions and money-making opportunities in the form of ownable businesses. Rockstar Games has accepted that the regular additions to GTA Online is largely responsible for the success of the game and contributes massively to Take-Two Interactive's annual revenue thanks to the sales of Shark cards that can be used as in-game currency. Shark cards can be purchased using real money and then applied to the game to be used as virtual money. Although due to Rockstar Games not wanting to promote gambling, any money from Shark cards cannot be used in their most recent update, the Diamond Casino and Resort. The Diamond Casino and Resort was released 2 weeks ago and has been both a source of controversy and gaming joy in equal measure. The update allows GTA Online players to partake in gambling activities at the long-awaited casinos such as roulette, blackjack, 3-card poker, virtual horse racing and slot machines. A new 5-part story branch concerning the casino's new owners is also included in the update, as well as new contact missions that award casino chips, a new ownable property and the usual multitude of new vehicles. In an official statement, Rockstar Games acknowledged that the Diamond Casino and Resort attracted the highest number of players seen since GTA Online launched, although they have not released any official figures. However, due to gambling laws in some countries, casino activities are not available to everyone, and the fact that gambling is included at all in a game played by millions of children has caused outrage with some concerned parents. Were it not for the fact that the game is marketed solely at adults, I may be inclined to agree with these concerned parents. But when all said and done, they should ultimately take responsibility for what games their own children are allowed to play. I don't think most parents realize that it is actually a criminal offense in most countries to supply a child with a mature-rated video game, just like movies and musical content. Grand Theft Auto 5 is available now across all major gaming platforms including PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC. 13. The game remake gets delayed until next year. Being developed by Playmagic and published by Microids, the remastered version of cult classic, cel-shaded indie shooter 13 has been delayed into an unspecified period of 2020 according to the game's head of production Francois Coulon. Officially announced in April this year, the game was expected to arrive sometime before the end of 2019. However, Mr. Coulon has stated that they need a little more time to polish the game to an acceptable release standard. He also stated that they are thrilled with the work already done by Playmagic, indicating that the delay is not in any way a slight on the development progression already undertaken. Based on the popular comic book series of the same name, 13 was originally developed by South End Interactive, published by Ubisoft and was released in 2003 for many of the period's popular platforms including PlayStation 2, Xbox and GameCube. While 13 was a first-person shooter, the developers tried to retain some of the key role features that the comic books were known for, such as mystery, intrigue and investigation. The story follows an amnesiac named Jason Fly, voiced by the X-Files actor David Duchovny, as he tries to regain his memories and identity when he quickly comes to realize that he is wanted for the murder of the president. Set in a world of conspiracy, espionage and intrigue, the story unfolds with many plot twists and turns as Fly tries to uncover the truth about what has really happened. Adhering to the original feel of the comic books was an important development decision for the game. However, what set 13 apart from other games was its visual presentation. The game world was rendered using cel-shaded graphics, a technique used to stylize a 3D space virtual environment so that it looks two-dimensional, like a comic book. Although 13 was well developed and executed, the game did not perform too well with critics, and scored low to average reviews from established gaming websites. While the presentation style and the story were highly praised, most gamers felt that 13 was a misshapen game. There were numerous bugs and the gameplay itself was mundane, representing an imbalance with the other excellently developed parts of the game. Eurogamer even went so far as to call the game a flawed masterpiece. However, since then, 13 has garnered a cult-like following and is a memorable favorite among FPS and comic book fans alike. Since the announcement of a remaster, fans have been eagerly awaiting the release, with new features set to include highly advanced animation and extremely high-quality cel-shaded 3D models. 13 was planned for release on November 13, 2019 but has now been delayed until sometime in 2020 when it will be available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC and Mac. Epic Games website faces class action lawsuit over data breach. Over 100 complaints have been filed against the game developer over an XSS exploit attack that allowed hackers to steal the credentials of millions of Fortnite players in January 2018. The lawsuit, filed by Franklin Diazar and Associates, alleges that Epic Games failed to maintain adequate security measures and that they did neither address the issue nor notified users in a timely manner. The attack came as an exploit was found by hackers that allowed him to access the login details of a Fortnite player from simply clicking a link. This consequently resulted in many users of Epic Games' flagship game Fortnite having fraudulent charges accredited to their bank accounts and have had to take extra security measures at their own expense to prevent future attacks on their bank accounts. While Epic Games was quick to address the issue, many feel that for a company with the details of so many people that Epic Games should have been more careful and responsible with user data. The XSS exploit was found by web security firm Checkpoint on an old subdomain at epicgames.com. Checkpoint stated that, by discovering a vulnerability found in some of Epic Games' subdomains, an XSS attack was permissible with the user merely needing to click on a link sent to them by the attacker. Once clicked, with no need even for them to enter any login credentials, their Fortnite username and password could immediately be captured. The attacker Simply put, all that a malicious hacker would have to do was to send a phishing link with the promise of free or cheap V-Bucks to a player inside Fortnite, and if they clicked on the link it was possible to attain that user's details and take control of the account. While Checkpoint did inform Epic Games of what they had discovered, it was already too late for some users. Many large companies, including game developers such as Rockstar Games and even banks, have now taken steps to integrate two-step verification for larger platforms. And while it may seem like a pain in the neck, it is necessary in order to keep your data safe. Over 80 million gamers play Fortnite, and Epic Games has advised users to keep their credentials personal, use strong passwords, and to be vigilant when clicking on links. However, the responsibility of this particular issue lies solely with Epic Games, as users are not responsible for back-end exploits of Epic Games subdomains. As of yet, Epic Games has not commented on the class action lawsuit. That's it for our gaming news today. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, rating, and don't forget to comment. You could also hit subscribe if you want more news videos like this. Go to chartxgames.com for more gaming news, reviews, articles, and updates.